Joey, what is the first song you remember hearing as far back as you can recall?
It has to be "Hey Ya" by Andre 3000.
Oh my God, I love that. I'm gonna give it up for that.
Yeah,
answer. That is amazing.
It's the first like music video I can vividly remember too.
Damn, that means you were really in it.
I was
that
like,
green had you.
It was the hair, to be fair.
And the hair, yes.
It was the hair. I remember it being like
20 years ago. Well, let's say when did Hey Ya come out?
I don't even know. That's like just like the first like song and music video I've like remember.
Yeah, it impacted you.
Yeah,
that's exactly what the answer should be. Yeah, that's how the question goes. Wow, interesting. Did you consume that, or not consume that, but did you listen to Outkast more after that? Like, was that your introduction to Outkast? You just
no. Like,
have you heard the song ever since then?
Of course, yes, but I didn't I mean, obviously, when I was younger, I didn't just like go crazy and start listening to The Love Below. Like, I didn't listen to The Love Below until like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
So,
okay.
But nah, it really like shocked out of me because I was young as hell. Looking at the screen, I'm like, who is this guy in a perm? And why does he look so cool?
Yeah. I'm glad that you said he looked cool and not like, oh, who is this guy with the perm? Like,
yeah.
What is that? Yeah. See, you've been a visionary for so long, huh?
Nah, it's just
born that way.
Yeah. I don't like to toot my own horn.
I'm here to toot your horn. Beep beep. Okay. I toot my own horn all the time. I would not be where I am if I didn't.
I mean, as you should, but like I do that. I do that just, you know, I don't do it often.
Well, I love that. All right. So when do you think you first realized your appreciation for music? Like to the point where you were like, wow, this is my vessel of expression?
Probably when I started making it, to be fair. Like,
okay.
I used to I would listen a lot and be like, okay, I always wondered how people would make music. Cause I remember when I had listened to Rodeo by Travis, I was just like, bro, like how do people
do
like,
that?
yeah, how do actual people make this? Like, cause it was just
like human beings.
Yeah. Cause it was just that good. So, you know, I think I started really appreciating it more when I started making beats at first, and then it was like a gradual process into recording, and I had seen like what it takes to make a really good song or a really good beat, and I just automatically just started appreciating it more.
Yeah, you know? I love that. I love that. I love that you brought rodeo up as the example too.
Yeah.
I want to get into like your first experiences recording and all that stuff after I break down a little scene for you.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question first, because I kind of want to like prescribe a scene based off of like what your idea is. Okay. So when you were younger, what was like one of your favorite things to do when you were playing outside?
When I was playing outside, that's a lot.
Were you playing out? You played outside. Don't tell me you one of the ones that didn't play outside.
I did. No, I did. I for sure did. But you know, I practically grew up in Nigeria, so it was like,
oh, let's talk about Nigeria.
Yeah.
we okay. There's so much to talk about. We didn't
there's
go there
yet. There's a lot
to
talk about.
Okay, let's go back. We're gonna okay. Now we're gonna do this. You're gonna put your palms up to the sky. Put them on your knees. Melt into the seat. Relax your shoulders.
Okay.
Breathe in, breathe out, and I'm just gonna tell you a story or talk you through a scene. I want you to vividly try to imagine these things, and then when I ask you the question, "What song are you playing?" Answer as immediately as you can. All right, so it's Lil Baby Wolfacejoeyy and friends out in Nigeria playing outside. I don't know if they might be kicking soccer balls, footballs. Yep, soccer, football, all that good stuff. It's like literally 20 of y'all, because you know back then, like, what are you doing? You're outside. Your mom or your elders are all around. They might be cooking, washing, cleaning, all that good jazz. But the vibes in the community is right there, and you all are the center of attention. And you are playing with your friends. What song is playing from the porch or from one of the elders' homes as you're playing outside?
The first ever Wizkid album.
Whoa, what is that? I actually never heard it.
I think it's called Superstar.
Okay. The first ever Wizkid album.
From top to bottom.
Okay, so you remember this.
Bro.
Talk me through it. I don't know how to explain that scene. I just did what I could. But you tell me the scene. Paint it for me.
All right. So here we go. I was living with my cousins, right? Because my mom used to go back and forth. I would live with my cousins, and they had a really big house. Like, it was a ginormous house, right? And we all collectively love Wizkid. And this was when he was just first coming out. Like this wasn't like when he was like
when he wasn't like Americanized.
He wasn't like a mega star yet.
Yeah.
This was like he was still like Nigeria's little kid. You feel me?
Oh, how old was he? Do you know?
I think he was like 18, 19, 20.
Wow, he was like you.
Yeah, practically. So So I remember like just like being in the because they had like a big yard.
Yeah.
So we would be playing like soccer, and they had like a little radio, and they had like the actual CD of the album, and they would just play it on repeat. Just play it on over and over again. And it was a really good album. I loved it. I love the album.
I need to listen to it. Now I have to.
Yeah.
Superstar.
It's a good one.
That's great. He knew he was going to be a superstar before.
Type.
Yeah.
He manifested that.
Great.
Word.
Well, let's talk about your first experiences with music. So, do you play any instruments?
I tried to.
I think we talked about this. Yeah. You tried to. When did you try to? Tell us about that try.
Okay, so my first trial.
Not trial.
My first trial. My mom had enrolled me in like a music school when I was like really young. I think I was like 6, 7. I tried. Mm-hmm. I went for like 2 weeks, and I told her I didn't want to go because I wanted to hang out with my best friend. So,
wait, she put you in school, and you said, "No, I'm trying to be outside."
I'm trying to be outside. That's what I was. That's what I was on when I was younger.
Okay.
And then when I was like 14, 15, my uncle actually got me like a
keyboard,
mm-hmm. for Christmas. I used it for like 2 years, and then I gave it away. This was before I started making music too, which is crazy.
You don't give keyboards away.
Sorry.
It's all right, you did. Okay, now we're here.
Yeah, now we're here. So, I mean, like, I can't say it doesn't matter, but, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, if I knew, I probably would have kept going crazy, but.
All right, Sipsy. So, you toyed around with making music, or at least you were in music school, at least you tried to be.
Yeah.
And then you had keys and you played around with instruments, but you never really dedicated or devoted yourself to them. Well, when did you start dedicating?
You know what's crazy? Hold on, I didn't mean to cut you off. Like, you know what's crazy? I just remember when I was schooling in Nigeria, like this was like when I was in like elementary school. I used to be in the band.
Boy, like you should have been said that.
I just remembered that.
I was in the band too.
Really?
What'd you play?
I played the bass drum.
I played the flute.
That's crazy.
But what's funny is in the very beginning, like 6th grade, like you go to middle school and they're like, all right, you can be a band, you can be choir, you can be this, you can be that. I was like, band. And mind you, drumline was teaching me black culture back then. So I'm like, I wanted to be that girl on the drums with the 1-arm push-up. Yeah. So I wanted to be in the percussion section at first. I get my little cute ass up there or whatever. And they was like, basically, I'm the only girl up there. They're like, you want to play the drums? I'm like sitting there probably not even tall enough for the snares. Like, yeah.
Oh my God.
And then they were like, oh, I think you'd be better at the flute, which is the girliest one. But I was first chair like 7th and 8th grade. So I was pretty good. But yeah, then I ended up in the flute section. So I played the flute, but I really got a knack for the drums and percussion.
Very true.
All right.
I mean, like,
tell me about that experience playing in the band.
It was so. This is like bro, you just brought out like such a deep memory. Like this is crazy. Okay.
That's what it's for.
So this was like 4th grade, right? So I knew a lot of my friends were in the band, and it was like a small band. It wasn't like a big band. So we would have this thing in the morning called like assemblies and whatever, right? So like they would stand in like
that word, actually.
Yeah, they would stand in like lines, and then the headmaster or whatever would like, bro, they did a whole bunch of shit, like back in my school, right?
Yeah.
So it was like a random day where one of my friends was like, yo, like I can get you in a band. I'm like, word? For real? He's like, yeah, just follow me, right? So there's a little like ledge and whatnot. This is where like all the people stay, right? And I was cool with the music teacher. He's a cool guy. Like I like he liked me because I was from America. Yeah. And like, you know, he just liked me. Mm-hmm. So he see me there. He looked at me and he was like, I'll let you stay, whatever. Right. So I knew how to do like the snare, like I knew how to play it a little bit. So he let me play it and I played it, and then that was pretty much it. And then I was there from like the 4th grade till about the 6th grade, and then I was just like,
I need a snare solo or breakdown or something on one of your tracks now. Like
I got you. I might come around and do it one day.
In a video, that would be kind of hard.
It would be.
That would be kind of hard.
Pull a drum line, pull a Nick Cannon.
Right. All right. So you played the snares. You played the drums. All right. But then like, this is, okay, hold on. This is after the keys?
Yeah, this is after the keys.
This is like.
This was in between. So I went to, I was in music school. My mom put me in music school. I moved to Africa. Then I played the drums for a little bit.
Yeah.
I moved back. Then I got the keyboard and then I gave it away.
Got you. All right.